What is going on, guys? Dylba here, and I'm bringing you my treasure map teams. I'm just going to be doing it on the Booster website at the moment, TM Booster. I'll actually put it in the link down below because it can be very helpful, especially for you guys who don't know where you stand at the moment with like what teams you can make. So you can choose any of the past, it updates every single treasure map. If you didn't know, and it has all the boosters, so if you just go reset, all the boosters are here. And I think, well, it used to have you could drag somewhere that for teams that you don't have, but I think I got rid of that a little while ago. So anyway, we'll go over my teams first, and then we'll go from there, because I'll try and give some other options for some units that we have. So I'll start with Duval, since he's the first one you're going to be using. So I'll have my phone up on the side as well, so I can see what units actually recommend for those ones, because I'm not sure what they do recommend for them. Alright, so Duval, it is here. Recommended is Garp and Chopper. So we do have Garp and Chopper on the team. Alright, so let's see, what does he do? So reduces cooldown for 5 turns for basically everyone, since it's the first one you'll be facing, which is fine, as well as the versus gauge and the super switch. So that's all well and good. So you can bring literally anybody. Preemptive on stage 3, so it's a 4-turn special special silence. So Chopper gets around that. Chopper's free to play, so you're not gonna mess around with him. 4-turn burn, I'm pretty sure. Yep, Chopper is also getting around that. 5 turns of reduced enemy defense. No one. Super, no one, reduce enemy defense, no one, and super. So that's Garp. Garp will switch to your captain with as aces on the team, which is fine, and then he'll use his super to reduce the enemy defense up. I'm pretty sure that's what he does. So let's see, special reduces. If your crew is attack, okay. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I should swap them. That is super type. I'm an idiot. If your crew has Monkey D, Luffy, Porcus, D, Ace, or Cyber as a member supporting this crew, it optionally swaps to the captain. So yes, you can choose to swap him into the captain position if you so wish, which you will, to get rid of that defense here. And gets rid of 5 turns, and Jinbei gets rid of the damage reduction here. And on death, he heals and does a 30,000 death hit. So do we have anybody does any of this? Oh, Jinbei as well. Yeah. So the reason I have Kid and Law in there, it's for speed, so I'll use them turn 1, and then the lingering effect is a wave clear for turn 2, so that's fine. Okay, versus Law. What is recommended? Big Mom and Fujitora. So Fujitora is on the team. I just realized I've messed up. But we'll get to it. So I'm probably going to have to change this team because I realize I think I've messed something up. So 5 turns for Cerebral, Slasher, and Powerhouse characters. I have messed up because Luffy's in there. That's a pain. Yeah, okay, I'm definitely going to have to change this team. So we'll change it here. Let's see, Preemptive is a 5-turn, so Sabo gets around that. So Sabo's a chain boundary right there. Block Orbs, Brule got around that for Luffy, but he's not Cerebral or Powerhouse. He's Free Spirit Fighter. So we're going to have to do something about that. Reduce Blind. I did not know Brule got around that as well. But I think hers is 3 turns. But Fujitora gets around that. Captain Swap. Yeah, so that's where we want Fujitora. But Sabo also gets around the enemy damage reduction. Reduce interrupt it. So if you use an affinity boost, but since Sabo, I'm pretty sure Sabo is super type. Not super type. Yeah, super type is an affinity boost. So it won't trigger. The only issue is, I think, what was I thinking to get rid of? No, it's this. Something to do with Sailor. Okay, no, maybe I'm just tripping here. So yeah, Luffy was going to be our all booster, but who's really supporting it? I completely forget who Brule supports again. I know it's Luffy's one. He's only one. But there's, I think it's Nami and Brook. Luffy, Nami, Chopper, Peckham's. Okay. Zoro's there for the wave clear, so we keep him there. I've just chucked you in there for, what is it? Orb boost? Attack boost. Because Luffy's the orb booster. Luffy's cooldown's too high, won't get reversed. So... lose some point booster, chuck Carrot and that in there. And then... and I think that works. That does work. So yeah, just add, they are a slasher, so that gets around that. They are slasher and cerebral, so there you go. That answers that. Yeah, I think that works. Do we need to use his super class boost color for all characters? So yeah. No, we don't need to use his. Which is fine. Captain ability, boost attack of all characters by 3.5. Yeah, that is fine. That is completely fine. I think that works. So, made a mistake, fixed it, it's fine. Okay. Move on to Kid, I think so. Recommended for Kid is literally just Shanks crew. He gets around everything, so... yeah, Shanks crew gets around. Silence, block orbs, yeah. These are literally just point boosters. Shanks Crew's free to play if you played last month for the PvP. I think it was like 50 wins minimum. Might have been wrong. And then yeah, the rest are just high point like 0.35 point boosters, and Daifuku is a just a wave clear for the first two stages, same as like Zoro here and Kid and Law here. You got the Super Switch with Shanks, which will give you a 2.25 attack boost. These guys give you the Orb boost, Affinity boost if you really want it, but like, and they're just a high point booster, and they're both, and they're quick as well. So because Kid can be either strength or int, you have to have enough on both. So I've got like quick technically, and these guys can be either or, and then Sai, so no big deal here. Kuma, I've got the full recommended team in my Kuma run, and I added, what's it called? Caesar for wave clear. Just to smash it nice and quick. The preemptive, I should probably go over the preemptive for Kid. It was just quick sight in, so no big deal for that. Preemptive is Driven Striker Slasher. Okay, what does he do here? Bad Orbs, which, who gets around these? There you go. Both Drake and Kid. Special cooldown, that's also X-Drake. Chain Lock, it's the chain boundary, or is it? No, reduced chain limit too. Jeez, okay, so X-Drake covers basically all of that. Attack down, that's also X-Drake, and defense reduction is Kid. Killer. If you don't have Killer and you've only got Kid, you can easily just get rid of like the Killer here. You've got double Kid, or you could use a friend captain, and then just chuck like Heat and Wire on there if you've got them. You'll still get around most everything, but yeah, that's my team. If you don't have Zoro's, what does Zoro do? Reduces increased defense and threshold damage reduction, so that is also... So what? Threshold. You got Inazuma. Does that work for that? Shooter, Striker, Slasher. You are a shooter. There you go. So that would work. Might not get boosted, but you'll get rid of the effects. As well as Treasure Map Big Mum, if you're not already using her around here, because I know she's recommended for lore. He does a lot, so who do we have a reflect? If you didn't pull for him, so what, attack down. Luffy, if you pull for him. Legend Hina. Cat Dog, there you go. Cat Dog gets will probably get around. Will probably do everything that. Yeah, he gets. Yep. Yeah. Cat Dog does literally all that. So replace Cat Dog. So you just do something like that if you don't have him, or you can even use them as captain. Doesn't really matter too much. Cat Dog is also another free-to-play legends. We just got them through the again PvP, but yeah. All right, final before the intrusion god Kizaru. I've got full batch, so it's literally built for it. So there's not much. So I'm gonna reset all this. So we'll keep the numbers because they're free to play. So Bonnie, what's Bonnie doing for us here? See, color affinity and fighter characters. Okay, so you should have like what you got. Sanji here, who's very similar to Bonnie. It's hard just to do free to play because with treasure map, like surely you got some legends. Like he's been around for a long time. If you put on any treasure map banner, you might have put him at least once. I've put him a handful of times. I can see a lot of people maybe using Garp. Like who gets boosted? Fighter, Fury Spirit, and Powerhouse. So yeah, you could use Garp. That is not the 6+, but the 6+ is over here, so I'll just leave it over here for now. And Garp boost Quick and Psy. It's an int boss, so yeah. Stage 3, Paralysis, so that's for the numbers. Despair, I think that's also the numbers, yeah. Or Manipulation, Garp gets around that, so yeah, Garp would be good. 2-turn Barrier, you don't need to get around it. You got Hack if you really want to, or you got the Easer, not that great. Like, it's just, what, 10 million hit? Probably better off getting rid of the barrier. So you got your Moria as well, which is Treasure Map Moria. So yeah, you could chuck Moria in there to get rid of that. Just gotta make sure you can get around the later abilities. So Hunger, that's annoying. Not many free-to-play units with Hunger, but you got like your Karen and Wanda who have Hunger. You've got. Jeez, yeah, because Bonnie comes with it. Who gets around it? Yeah, I don't think so. I'm not sure who other people are using for this either, so that's the annoying thing. And it's hard to plan for most people, as like most people don't. I don't know what most people are using in their box, so what about the Capone that you're actually getting? You could run the Capone, so after you do the first run, which will be arguably the easiest, you could chuck Capone in there. He has Hunger. It's 2 turns of Hunger though, that's annoying. And it's 3 turns here. So it honestly just depends on who you're running, so just basically make sure of all of your, if you have anybody with Hunger that can fit the team nicely that does any of these, that's why it's good to check out this link yourself. I'll put in the description because it will cater more to your box, which is better. So anyway, what, 6 turn with sockets at 6 turns, so 6 turns of bind. Who gets rid of that? You got Koala, Blackbeard. Oh, there you go, Yamato. Yamato gets rid of a lot of. I'm saying like Yamato will be a must here. And she's free to play too, which is good. Attack down. Again, Cat Dog if you're not already using him somewhere else. You got Luffy if you do have Luffy. You got Morlaix. It honestly depends on who you've already like running on other teams, as well as as well as what captain you're using and such. So currently Garp boosts all of these guys here. So attack down, Paralysis, and that is Yamato and the numbers, and then Block Orbs. You can use Port. You got so I'm guessing Izo or Big Mom probably your best bet. We'll just say like Big Mom. She percent damage reduction, threshold damage by 5 turns. Increased damage taken from 1 turn, recovers. Yep. If your captain is driven or a Powerhouse, I think Garp's Powerhouse. Yep. So you're good in that regard. Slot change, 5 turns. Okay. You'd be better off using maybe a support then. Because if you use a slot change, it will trigger the buff, giving you 5 turns of slot bind. And you don't have anything. Oh, Yamato gets around the threshold, which is good. Does Garb have a super type? I don't think he does. This is the one everyone would be using. Removes transfer all side characters into super side. Crits attack on essentials activating increases. Yeah, no. Yeah, I think you'd be best off using like a support that gets rid of block. Or because I'm pretty sure. Oh, I can't remember what it was that gets around that for the what's it called, for the team boosters. Because I know Bonnie changes orbs, but it's with her super type, yeah? Yeah, so Bonnie's super class gets rid of the block for recovery. So yeah, you really got to be careful when it comes to who you're using. I don't know who. You just go through like blocks. Yeah, he doesn't have anything. Yamato. Just a supported character. Just a supported character. If you have the Legend Smoothie, only on the supported character, that's a pain in the ass. So yeah, you'd be looking for some. So basically, you don't have much of a choice. It's probably be like this. You're gonna have to go get rid of you. No, we won't. Yeah, so you're gonna have to be using a friend Bonnie. Best case scenario, and you'll be doing that for both of these here. But yeah, this is like isn't a horrible team. Like sub out where you can, but I'm pretty sure this covers most everything. Alright, so let's just go to Invasion Bedge. Okay, so stage 3. Let's just reset here for Bedge because you can use everything. So regardless, we know we are using Bonnie Friend Captain. Always going to be using the highest point booster Friend Captain. Alright. So preemptive, you're going to do damage, that's fine. Oh, it's stage 3. Stage 1 is... Oh, there's 4... Right, there's 4 stages. Alright, so quick sign in, characters 5 turn special cooldown. If it's preemptive, you can't do anything about it, so you'll be healing with Bonnie's orbs probably. Reduce bind. They recommend Hawkins, so if you have Hawkins, obviously put him. You got Scullen, Mihail. No, well, we're going with Yamato because Yamato, I'm pretty sure, clears most of everything. Chain boost. Do you want a chain boost or do we want a chain lock? It honestly doesn't really matter too much. Chain boundary even. It's less damage, so we want chain lock. Let's just do that. Shanks. We use Shanks as a captain. Easy, because he locks the chain for 3 turns when using his special, and that gets around most of it. Okay, we want some sort of... Yamato gets around the damage reduction. Yeah. Top road. Yep. So use Yamato, that gives you the damage reduction for the death as well, so that's good. On to stage 4. Silence reduces. So you got the new Sabo. We'll probably go with Chopper for the free-to-play option. Block orbs, that's when you're using your Bonnie super type. Right there. Chain lock will still be Shanks carried out from the previous turn. Enemy threshold, get rid of enemy's threshold. Wait. Why does another batch do that? I do not know. That confuses me. Enemy defense and threshold. So, Zoro. That's why Zoro does that. You've got Carrot and Wanda. You've got Buggy and Shanks. But they both do that? That's... Okay, that's surprising. I haven't used them in a little while. Threshold, so Buggy does that. So, yeah, I guess Buggy, maybe. 20 hit combo. Yeah, so you want to use Shanks because the chain, if there's an interrupt for a chain lock. I mean, if you get around the barrier, you've got either like. The only thing is, using Shanks' special on stage 2 gives you 1 turn of it. Gives you the 3 turns of attack, but you don't have the attack boost. Bonnie is an attack booster or is she affinity booster? I think she's an affinity. Yeah. Which is fine. Like, it's not going to do heaps of damage, but if you, yeah. So let's just go. Special reduces 70%. Dex shouldn't 3. Okay. Reduce special damage. Yeah, I think you're best off probably with hack that because that also. Why do I think he's an attack booster? I don't know why. Yeah, so you probably, if you don't have all these attack boosters and stuff, you got the affinity booster, you got the chain lock. With Shanks, if you have a way to extend Shanks's attack boost to 3 turns, like using like a Dofi or something that does something like that, or a Kuzan. But I'm not sure how that'll go. But yeah, this covers all the debuffs. Add in either a barrier reducer, like you've got your hack, your ISO and all that stuff, or you can add more damage and just try and hit through the 20 hit combo. That is a 20. Can you even reach that? 4. Yeah. So it'll be a lot of back-ended damage. So scale your box. You can also like go through like find like a character in like the database, and then go from there, and then add him to the team. But definitely want Shanks as a captain if you don't have Bonnie. If you're lucky to have enough to have Bonnie, then you could probably yeah, chuck Shanks in the crew, or yeah, I'm not sure, honestly. This gets around all the debuffs just as long. I think, yeah, Buggy is how many turns of threshold by 5 turns, and resilience. And resilience by 4 turns. How many turns is the thinger? 5. Oh, so you're gonna need a support. That's a pain. 5 and 5, yeah. Oh, but yeah, so it should be 4 then. Or unless it puts it up to 6 and then it goes down to 5. Anyway. That's about it, guys. I hope this has been some sort of help, whether it be the teams I'm using myself or the replacements I've put in for the other teams. One last look. These are my team. That is not my team. Where is Carrot and Wanda? That is my team. There you go. That's my final team. If you guys are going to be using those, cool. If you guys this helped in any way, shape, or form, thanks for watching, and I wish you guys the best of luck in Treasure Map. So I will catch you guys later. Peace.